Melissa, and this is yoga. Please come to your mat, turn on your favorite music, listen to your body, and then go ahead and stand up nice and tall. Root your feet into the mat, close your eyes, and turn those palms out and away from you. Take a big breath in and a long, slow breath out. And then just begin to notice how your breath moves your body. Deepen that breath, pulling the breath down deep into the belly, and then exhaling every last bit out. Continue with this deep breathing. Maybe close those lips and begin to use your Ujjayi breath or your yogic breath. Noticing that slight constriction in the back of the throat as you hear a bit of an ocean wave sound. Bring those hands to our heart center. And we're going to bring those feet together. Sink into your chair pose, hands at the heart center. Really just start to wake up those quadriceps, sink those hips back. Let a smile come to your face, wiggle those toes. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Lead with that heart. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold, and take hold of opposite elbows. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find that ground and step back to your high plank pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, bend those elbows and lower all the way down to your mat. Flip those feet over, hug those elbows in, nose, chin, and chest lift. Exhale, lower down. And drag those hands to the tops of the ribs. Press up and back and find a child's pose. Remember, you can always come to this resting posture when you need to. Notice the breath and the back body. Inhale, come forward to table. Curl those toes under, downward facing dog. Take that head no, and then take it yes. Breathe in, and breathe out. Find your balance here, and then pick up that left hand and reach back for that right ankle. Maybe you grasp it, maybe not. Maybe it's just floating. Breathe. And place that left hand back and find your down dog. Reach that right arm back for that left ankle. A little bit of balance challenge here. Come back to your downward facing dog. Take that head, yes, and take it, no. Inhale that left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Spin that back foot down. Rise up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Float that right arm overhead. Feel that long line of energy. Breathing in, breathing out. As you're ready, open back up, warrior two. And then reverse. Come back to warrior two. Lengthen through that front knee. Hinge at that hip crease and come to your triangle pose. Lengthen that neck, lay that head back. Breathing in and breathing out. Firmly rooted in those feet, we're going to rise up and reverse our triangle. Exhale, warrior two. And then cartwheel those hands down. Frame that front foot. Pick up that back heel and then raise that left arm. Exhale, lower that left hand. And then take that right knee to the mat. Unfurl those toes. Exhale, send those hips back. Peel up that front foot. Fold over that left thigh. Slowly come back to your high lunge. And then sink into your crescent lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, float those hands down. Pick up that left foot and send it all the way up and back. Bend that knee, stack that hip. Turn to the side. Breathe. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, supported side plank. Raise that right arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, come back to your table pose. Drop that belly, cow. Exhale for cat. Table, and then downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale that right leg. Exhale, step it through. Spin that back foot down, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Open back up, warrior two. And then reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen through that front knee, hinge forward, triangle pose. Press into those feet. Reverse your triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down. Frame that front foot and then raise that right arm up. Exhale, lower it down. Drop that back knee, unfurl the toes. Send those hips back. Lift up over that knee and then fold in. Come back to your lunge, curl those toes under, and then when you're ready, crescent lunge. Exhale, float those hands down, pick up that right leg. Three-legged dog, bend and stack. Bend that knee, stack that hip, top of the other. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, float that right knee to the mat. Supported side plank. Exhale, come back to table. Drop that belly cow. Round that back for cat. And come on back through table. And we'll bring those forearms to the mat and then step those feet back for a forearm plank. Remember, you can always lower those knees to the mat, zip up through the core. Slowly lower the legs and the belly to the mat. Let those elbows come right underneath the shoulders and then lift the crown of the head for Sphinx pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, lower that forehead to the mat, stacked on top of the hands. And take a breath in and a breath out. Bend those knees and windshield wiper the feet, releasing any tension in the low back. Lengthen the legs. Draw those palms alongside the ribs and press up and back to a child's pose. Stacking those fists or resting the forehead on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. As you're ready, come to table. And we're going to extend that right leg nice and long. Flex that foot. Add that left arm if you choose. Little balance challenge, little spinal balance here. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, and then one more time. We'll come back to our balance, float that left hand down, and then draw that right knee toward that right tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. And then lengthen that leg. Cross it over and let the top of the foot just come right off the mat. Look over that left shoulder. And bring that leg back in line and then exhale back to the mat. So you're back in table pose. Let's flip those hands around so the fingers face those knees. Exhale, float those hips just a bit. Get that inner wrist stretch. And come on back up. Flip those hands over. And then place that right hand just real gently, the top of the hand to the mat. Put a little bit of pressure there. And then switch sides. Come back to your table, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, cat. And back to table, lengthen that left leg. And then if you choose, add that right arm. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. And one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower that right hand. Tap that left knee to the left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. And lengthen. Cross it over. Lower that foot. Look over that right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on back through center and then float that knee to the mat. Curl those toes under. Downward facing dog. Take that head no. And take it yes. And slowly start to walk those hands and feet towards one another. Take hold of opposite elbows. And let that head sway from side to side. And then bring those hands to the thighs. Roll up. And come all the way to stand. Draw those shoulders up to the ears. Scrunch them up and then sigh it out. And do that again. One more time. And then we'll start to find our balance on that left foot. Bring that right foot to the ankle, to the shin, or maybe to that inner thigh. Take those hands to the hips, or maybe over your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale the hands to the heart center. Step that right foot down. Close the eyes. Thumb knuckles to the breastbone. Notice your breath. Root that right foot down. And come to your tree pose on this side. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands to the heart center. Left foot meets the right. Breathe in and breathe out. As you're ready, sweep those arms back up and overhead. Lift that heart. Exhale, swan dive forward. Tuck that chin. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, and then find your high plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Peel up, cobra, or even an up dog here. Exhale, lower down. Curl those toes under. And send those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pick up that right foot. Draw that right knee behind the right wrist crease. Send that left leg long. And then come to those forearms or those stack fists, or even lay it all the way down for your half pigeon pose. And breathing in and breathing out. Get to the bottom of 2 more exhales. Nice and easy. Start to walk your way back to table and then downward facing dog. Release that right leg by lifting it back up. Exhale. Lower it down. Pick up that left foot. Draw that left knee behind that left wrist crease. Fold in to your half pigeon on this side. Listen to your body. You might need to modify from the other side. Breathing in. And breathing out. When you're ready, crawl back to your table pose. Curl those toes under. Downward facing dog. Lift that left leg. Release that left hip. Exhale. Come back to down dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then inhale, come to a high plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop that right knee. Supported side plank. Exhale, come back to your high plank. Lower that left knee. Supported side plank. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, lower down. Find that high plank. Pause. And then slowly float to the mat. We're going to turn over onto our backs. And we're going to take a bridge pose. So take the soles of the feet to the mat, hip distance apart. Take those arms alongside the body. Inhale, lift those hips. Stay here or clasp the hands and tuck one shoulder and then the other. Breathe. Let the weight be in the shoulders, not the head or the neck. Slowly come back down to the mat. And we'll bring those soles of the feet together and let those knees butterfly open. We're going to reach the hands over the head in a diamond shape. Take that head from side to side. And then just let gravity float those elbows and those knees closer to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly allow those arms to come alongside the body and those knees to bend and the feet to come to the mat. And then we're going to draw those knees into your chest. Peel the forehead up. And then inhale those feet up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and glue those insteps together. Let those arms rest to the side body, or if you can, or it might feel better on your low back to slide those hands under the hips. And we're just going to slowly lower the heels just to touch the mat, not even. And then exhale, draw them back up. So slow and steady. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come back up. And try to use that core, resisting on the way down and then drawing those legs strong back up. And if you need to change the level that you go all the way down or not so much, that's okay too. And you can bend those knees if you like. And let's go one more. Float. And draw those legs back up and then into the chest. We'll rock side to side and then drop those knees over to the left and look right. Inhale, come back through center, peel up, hug in, and then over to the other side. Stretch that arm long. Come on back through center. Stretch those feet up towards the ceiling and then come to a happy baby your way. Resting that upper back and the head and shoulders on the mat. Maybe rocking if you wish. Breathing into those hip creases. And then when you're ready, draw those knees back into the chest. And then slowly extend one leg and then the other. Let those feet flap over. Turn those palms up. Let all those natural curves come back into your spine. Savasana. As you're ready, begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Take your head from side to side. And then you feel ready, draw those knees into your chest and roll to your favorite side. Begin to notice the effects of your practice. I just want to share one of my favorite quotes with you. Find joy in the ordinary. As you're ready, use the strength to press you up to your tall spine in that cross-legged seat. Bring those hands to your heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you.